So I'm gonna start this film out by just saying I don't like flying. I just don't. Maybe that's why I like sailing. I'm originally from Ottawa, Canada, and this was my first time taking a seaplane. When I first came out west and I saw the ocean and the mountains, it almost made me cry. It was so beautiful. While out here, I tree planted several seasons and fell in love with the temperate rainforest and sailing. Now from the seaplane, I'm seeing these places from above, all the places we've sailed, the places where we came in when we first came up the coast, and all our fishing spots. I didn't imagine being a teacher when I was younger. It wasn't part of my plans. But here I am, taking a plane to Gold River in this somewhat scattered school district on the coast. And arriving in this town, I can see it's a lot like Zabalas. An old logging town, an old pulp mill town, industries which have waned over the years, or even completely disappeared. Coming back from my meeting in Gold River, I asked Robbie to teach me how to take apart and service our other winch. To clean the winch, you have to get in there with brushes, stainless steel brush, get in there with some pointy object with a towel wrapped around it, like my screwdriver, and I really would have liked to have used alcohol to clean the winch, but at the time all we had was some WD-40. I enjoyed taking apart the winch and putting it back together. It reminds me a lot of working on bicycles, which is what I have a little more experience doing. Our friend Jake invited us to go fishing while Maiweh's windows were out. It's an odd feeling, kind of like flying, being out there in the water, going really fast.
Can't do it. Be with you watching me. Fuck off.
We used downriggers and fancy salmon catching gear, but still didn't manage to take anything out of the water.
You look like they're about to snap.
Then we were off to Vancouver. My class won a trip, and we decided to make it a week-long adventure in the city. We made rockets, blasted them off.
2, 1.
Whoa! Learned about particles and space. Toured the beautiful city that used to be my home. Finally found out what's in that big dome. Slept over at the museums. Yeah, we gotta keep on moving. We'll come and see it in more detail. Explored all sorts of interactive games. Two hands. And even got to see what's behind an Omnimax screen. It's always interesting to view the creatures of this area and elsewhere in their somewhat natural environment. We did all the things that, when we were in Vancouver last, sailing Maiweh, we couldn't afford to do on our own. So we just came back from Vancouver, and we were pleasantly surprised to find that someone had visited our boat and left a nice message on the boat with Victor and Judy. They came to visit our boat, but we weren't here because we were in Vancouver with the kids from the school, having a fun trip there. So they left us a nice message saying that our videos inspired them to come and visit Zavalas. So we hope to meet you. Maybe we'll meet you somewhere along our tour of the island, the northern portion of the island, and coming back around. And we hope you enjoy your summer and your sail in the area as well. Victor and Judy on Raja Laut. Raja Laut? What do you think, Ravi? Laut? Raja Laut? Raja Laut. And it's time for us to continue here today, putting on our windows, fresh from the plastic shop in Port McNeill, in Campbell River. These plastic temporary windows kept it drier in our boat than the old windows so far. So that's nice. Thanks. We had to shave down the 5mm Lexan sheet a bit to make the edges nice and smooth. And then used our cardboard cutouts to make sure that all the holes were lining up. Yeah.
The size of the waves that I have to.
First we did a dry fitting of our windows, putting in all the bolts, and for a couple of days she stayed like that. In the ongoing battle against leaky deck and windows, we decided to remove some fittings from the deck. And it looks like a lot of water was coming in, especially from our stanchions. We've decided that we're going to remove the gel coat around where the stanchions were and build up a bit of a layer of fiberglass and epoxy to keep the stanchions from sitting in a puddle on the deck. That'll hopefully stop leaking later on. At this point I should mention we lost our brand new camera battery overboard. And once again, Maiweh is looking naked. And our Kit Kat was missing its wafer.
Look at that. package.
This will be fun too.
What the hell?
Just when we thought all hope was lost, we got good news from one of our viewers offering to give us a free sailboat. And our plan so far is to go down and see her in San Francisco when we get there. After a couple of busy days, we are then able to properly bed the windows.